But earlier on, you would have seen visuals that we showed you in our block screen there of the EFF leader, Julius Malema, voting and casting his vote with his wife, Mantoa, and they were at the Mponegele primary school in Seshego in Limpopo. We'll continue then to give you just some of those stories that we are tracking for you. All right, let's in fact take you live there now. We understand that he is briefing the media.
Into a coalition, what role would you want to play? Would you be open to taking perhaps the deputy presidency? I know it's the EFF to say Floyd Shivambu, finance minister, but you, what about you?
No, I'm contesting to be president of South Africa, so any other thing is not part of my mindset. My mindset now is to win to be president of South Africa. If it doesn't happen, we'll engage about it after. I cannot go into war aiming to be number 2. I'm go to war to win. I want to be number 1, and I will be number 1.
Mr. Malema, judging by the fears that you have raised earlier regarding the speculation of fears that time might be extended and voting will also take place tomorrow, have you deployed your members on the ground to safeguard the ballot process?
No, the time can be extended. We are not opposed to the time being extended. We are opposed to the ballot boxes slipping over in a place that has never been discussed, and we are not part of the process of securing those. I mean, we knew that the special votes will slip over, and the following day they will come sealed with signatures of party agents and everyone. Then we can continue to vote in the same boxes if they are not full. We have had incidences of where the slip over ballot boxes were tampered with. One of those ballot boxes where the IEC itself said, this one you can't even touch. It was opened underneath. The box itself was not only tempered on the seal tempered under the box tempered. So tampering is a possibility, especially if it has not been part of the plan. What does the plan include? It includes you in your plan as a media. You don't have the second staff from the voting station to now go and see where the ballot boxes will be staying, because that's not how you planned. Everyone must vote today. Everyone, doesn't matter what time we finish. Everyone who's inside here, who's at the queue, they must secure the place, close it if the need be at 9 o'clock, if it's closable, and every voter must cast their vote, and counting must start immediately after voting. Of course, we'll allow a break of an hour or so for staff members and the IEC presiding officers to eat and have some refreshment, but in the same space, police must be there to secure the space. The party agents, remember, when we change shift from voting to counting, parties also need the time to swap the party agents so that we bring the ones that are still fresh to guard the ballot boxes. And party agents must never allow the presiding officers to make them tokens and say to them, just wait at the door. When they count and say EFF, ANC, you just hear them saying it, you can't see it. That is not being party agent. Party agent must see. When they say ANC, EFF, you must see it with your eyes. Yes.
What you were saying about your has it changed?
My faith in the IEC has not changed. I'm saying to secure the votes, amongst other things, include efficiency. That's when you guarantee the free and fairness of the elections, because we don't want to now make accusations that people have stood on the queues for too long and ended up leaving. It compromises the free and fairness of the elections. But the IEC has got potential to run this thing efficiently and effectively. We just don't understand what is happening to them now. And it's not only here, everywhere else. That's a call we're making. Improve your efficiency. When you get inside the voting station, there's absolutely no problem. The process of checking your name, the process of checking your ID on that gadget, and then putting an ink on you, and issuing of the ballot papers and stamping the ballot papers. There's never been a process where there was some disturbance. So it went very well inside. The problem is the efficiency. We are calling on the IEC to be more efficient and try to reduce the queues, because the longer queues lead to people leaving the queues, and it compromises the free and fairness of our elections. We want to run election of so many people having voted. We are looking for majority of people to vote. One of the attractive things to people when it comes to voting is the queues are long but quicker, and therefore it's doable. I mean, there are chaps who came and then the next thing they voted before me. I'm like, no, but you found us here. What's wrong? We know each other. Remember, we're childhood friends here. They said, no, we came earlier before you. Then we marked the queue and went home to get 1 and 2 drinks, and we came back. That's how much the slow process is. A person just leaves and then comes way 2 hours after I was here. I didn't even know that this person was here 2 hours before me, and he says, no, I was here before you arrived. And then I went to relax somewhere, and then they called me back to say, I'm closed now to the door. So I'm not making up the stories. You are here, you have been here. Some of you have been carrying me live, standing on the queues. It's now, let me check time. It's now 15:51. It's 4 hours. I've been here for 4 hours.
Mr. Malema, I'm Sean again from Eyewitness News and 702 Radio.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if this question was asked, but what do you make of the theatrics that we saw from your long-time ally, Josie, outside here? You were taking selfies while he was making his rant. What do you make of what happened?
I don't know who you are talking about. I wouldn't have seen such people. And I have no time for suicidal individuals who want to commit self-murder using you. I am not assigned as a person who can provide assistant suicide. So don't make me part of people who are suicidal. I mean, you also for yourself, but it has never been an issue, even before and after. So we really are not bothered. We are here, and I was saying to my wife, this thing of publishing the time when we go and vote is just that we can't vote in secret, like deny the media an opportunity to come and cover our voting. But it gives fools an opportunity to come and do nonsensical things because we're there. It's not for the first time. There were others who behaved the way he behaved before in my presence here, but they've all ended in the dustbin, in the political dustbin. They always choose that road, and they will still see me doing what I do all the time, which is...
Well, of course, that is EFF leader Julius Malema just addressing media there after he voted, accompanied there by his wife, Mantoa. And, of course, he was voting there at the Mponegele primary school in Seshego in Limpopo. And as he's saying, you know, he was one of those that had been standing in that particular queue for about 4 hours before he cast his ballot.